Hey friends, it's Heather Kiros here with First Century Youth Ministry. And today I want to talk to you about a really well-known word in Judaism, and that word is Talmud. Now, the word Talmud simply means to teach. And so why is this word important for our lives today? Well, let's unpack it really quickly from where the word Talmud has been and where it is today. Now, the Jews understood the word Talmud to simply refer to what they understood as the oral law. Now, the Jews believed, whether this is true or not, it's what they believed, that when Moses was given the written law, which is understood as the Torah, he was also given, the Jews believed, the oral Torah, which the rabbis of Jesus' day and prior to and even after uphold as really important. And so essentially what the oral Torah is it's these rabbinical interpretations of how to live out God's Torah, his Old Testament law. And so you would hear Jesus say things in the Gospels like, "You have heard it said, but I say to you." And so what Jesus was offering his listeners in the first century was a new interpretation of how to live out God's written Torah. Now, the oral Torah was not written down in a book form until much, much later after the time of Jesus, which we'll discuss in another video. But why is this important then for us as youth workers who are investing in teenagers? Well, let me try a little bit of an example for you to see if this better drives home the point that I'm about to make. Not long ago, I was having a conversation with a teenager and she said to me, "Yeah, she spilled the tea." And I was like, she spilled a cup of tea? Like, what happened, right? Like, what is she talking about? This doesn't make sense in light of the context of our conversation. Now, I was quickly brought up to speed by this teenager that the phrase "to spill the tea" means to gossip. So it matters very much when it comes to understanding the communicator to understand where they're coming from in light of the culture and the people to whom they are communicating. So when we're communicating God's word to our teenagers, if we do not understand the culture and the context, we will miss so much of what our teacher, Jesus, is communicating to us in our world today. So when it comes to this word, Talmud, I want to encourage you all to dig deep into the words of your rabbi by understanding what was happening in his world so that you can better communicate God's word to your teenagers as you teach it to them and help them understand the rabbi, Jesus, who loves them and who communicated God's word with a fierce passion, but in an extremely Jewish way. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Also, you can pick up a copy of First Century Youth Ministry. Just follow the link provided in the description.